What's cracking, niggas? I'm out here in the spot of all spots and shit, way up on the east side, nigga. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all can't see it though, probably. But yeah, man, I be thinking shit funny as fuck, bro. Like, I don't know, my nigga. Like, I'm not gonna come on YouTube, my nigga, and be acting like a stray bitch or a hoe and shit, acting like a snitch and shit, acting like a little tattletale and fucking pointing finger. That shit ain't fucking cool in real life, nigga. I don't fuck with niggas like that in real life, period. But the funny thing is, right, is that basically, so in my job at doing time when I do time shares and shit, you got people that come to Vegas, right? They want to do this, they want to do that. I'm gonna stop the motherfuckers. Hey, y'all looking to do any shows? And they gonna say no. But y'all looking to get some good food? They gonna say no. Y'all looking to gamble? They gonna say no. I'm like, y'all here for like a convention and shit? And like, no, we're here for vacation. I'm like, all right, y'all ain't doing shit while you here? Nah. And like, knowing they fucking lying and shit, right? People don't know how to tell the truth, bro. That's one thing I definitely know. When they feel backed into a corner, they're not gonna tell the truth on me. They don't try to fucking back out that shit. And they'll get disgruntled, they'll get violent, and they'll fucking point fingers and blame, bro, and play victim and shit. And that's real talk. Shout out to motherfucking Las Vegas, nigga, and the motherfucking Stanley Cup we just snatched from the whole motherfucking world and shit. You feel me? And we gonna get some more shit. We gonna get a football championship. We gonna get a motherfucking MLB one, and we gonna snatch all the best players. We gonna get an NBA one real soon, next couple of years. Peace, Rebecca. But like, it just sucks, man. Like watching like how people respond to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a person in the results. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, maybe it's in the results. Only one way to find out, right? Niggas is telling me, show me a book. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? It's just sad, my nigga. You know, to see like the state of a mind of an original man. You know what I'm saying? The original woman and shit like has stagnated and shit. It ceases to grow. It won't attack a white man, but nigga fucking be quick to say some feisty shit about a mental ninja and shit. And asking questions and shit. Like, nigga, you don't want the fucking answer, my niggas. You thought you gonna have it easy and shit. You know, I dropped some shit like it's not a good conversation no matter where you go. Straight up. Nobody niggas don't even know what fucking Shakespearean tongue is, bro. Like for real. That shows like Dungeons and Dragon nerdy nigga fucking watching motherfucking bet what's that shit? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Narnia and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that can name a few operas and shit. That can look and read music and shit. You know what I'm saying? But not this how it works. Like so earlier today that the panelist shit, I got much respect and love for Greedy and shit. You know what I'm saying? He do his thing and shit. I got no qualms, no problems with the way he run his channel at all, period. It just sucks like you got fucking like niggas are really fucking being stands and fans in the smoke signal, bro. God damn, you're a funny guy on YouTube, man. You're hella funny. That's it. That's it. Your powers wear off when your fucking YouTube closed down and shit, nigga. That is the funny thing, right? Is like so. I'm in the OTO. I'm in this shit. What the fuck is that shit? Holy motherfucking shit, bro. Oh, that shit is fucking nuts looking. I don't even lie. Oh shit, they just turned off, nigga. Oh god, nigga. There's so much shit in the sky right now. Oh god. Yeah, so the Phoenix lights, them shits ain't Phoenix lights. Them fuckers is Nevada lights. That shit started here. Over that mountain, nigga, Foothills Mountain and shit. Anyway, back to the subject at hand, right? It just sucks, bro. Like niggas ask a question and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I got an answer for y'all. And niggas didn't know what to do with it, bro. Niggas like trying to say it's not a regulation basketball. Niggas trying to say, oh, we don't dribble in basketball. Niggas is like, oh, what's a rebound? We don't rebound in basketball. I'm like, I thought y'all niggas was talking about playing basketball. Nah, they're not. You know, and it's like, I'm like, I try to be like an example and shit. Like, how you shine, nigga? How you like fucking just don't give a fuck and keep pushing and shit and ain't gotta be attached to no motherfucking concept. You ain't gotta be attached to no motherfucking one idea. You feel me? And it's like, it ain't that serious. These niggas is really bent up on Christianity. These niggas is really bent up about the Bible. You know, I don't think anybody expected the answer that I was gonna give them. I really could have done like a whole a whole fucking presentation on that shit. You feel me? But like, I'm not here to fucking like submit presentations and research proposals for fucking peer review, nigga, on the regular, nigga. I mean, I didn't have no motherfucker dropping gems or fucking on a YouTube. There was no YouTube in 2000 and 1998, 1999, nigga. I'm stealing books from the library and shit. Confirmation bias are really hard to accept the truth. And you know what? Fuck. Mark Twain. He has a great quote. You know, what I'm saying it's easier to lie. It's easy to lie to people. It's hard to convince them that they've been lied to. It's like fuck. You know, and like you know, Jesus didn't perform many miracles in his own time in his own hometown in Nevaeh. You know, or was it Bethlehem? You know, he's born in two different places in the Bible. It's fucking nuts. He's born in two separate places. One people say, I think John says he's born in one place, and I think Mark or Luke says he's born in a different place. Subtle things, subtleties and shit. You know, and it's designed to be that way. That book was purposely designed to be a certain way to catch people's attentions of a certain type of mindset. And that's like, and the words that will show me a picture. That's what niggas be saying, bro. Like, man, like you have to fucking do some digging, homie. I can't do all the shit for you. You know, I fucking I got I got some shit I could talk about. I'm gonna talk about that shit. I'm gonna share this shit. They once we driving, hit my shit, nigga. It'll be a bad day for everybody in this bitch. You know, so it's like I don't think they were motherfuckers really even. I don't know, bro. Confirmation bias, contempt for prior investigation. There's a whole lot of things, and it really fear. It's big time fear. The pride is always covering the fear. You know what I'm saying? Many chinks in the armor and shit. The truth is, nobody fucking knows what to do. These niggas be acting like they fucking really about some shit. You know, I fucking they ask if somebody asks a question, I put my input on what I think, what I feel, what I fucking have discovered and shit that interests me. And I thought was worthy footnotes and shit. These niggas get mad and like, oh, but they want to challenge some shit like nigga, bro. We're having this conversation now, and you're not gonna fucking like in 15 minutes Google this shit, bro. This is fucking like probably 15. I think 15 years ago I was on the Francis Bacon shit. And it was I had limited information, bro. You know, you go to the library and fucking look at the books they got in the library. We didn't really have the internet and shit. You feel me? You know, essays up here, nigga. But the thing is, nigga, I'm from the east side, and that's how niggas be acting. This America, this belief shit, bro. That's just Christianity. You might change the name or not claim Christianity, but you brought everything fucking with you, bro. You have every element, every attribute, every genuflex. Look that word up. It's a good word. You know, and like it's just sad, bro, to see like, you know, the potential of intelligent dudes acting like this nigga smokes and was like a bitch. Damn, bro. He's on my nuts. He definitely don't like me and shit. Like if we was in the same place, if we like in the same area, my nigga, like what we gonna do there and shit. That's like only how my mind is. That's why I can't like really rock the motherfucker like fucking badass on YouTube, nigga. Kissing ass, sucking butt, nigga. Fucking trying to paint niggas' toenails with his tongue, yuck mouth, whole face. I'm sitting here like Jenny Flex, yeah, and you got the word right. Hell yeah. Oh, hold on. You showed much, hold on, as they overrate the original with their truth. In my opinion, the parasites that invaded. You showed much poise, grace, and patience. I'll do Google Francis Bacon King. This like fucking hella deep, man. It's like just so much so from me. Anytime I was able to see the see at information bomb or it came about, I was like, I gotta boom. I got a fucking stockpile of fucking like in my mind of like all these fucking things about Francis Bacon. That nigga mysterious motherfucker. He's like fucking a druid, basically. Matter of fact, on par with Quetzalcoatl, on par with motherfucking Voltaire. You know, the people who are supposed to come in like the Star Brothers and shit. Like he's like one of these kind of motherfuckers, you know? And the story that he tells in the New Atlantis is so fucking amazing, man. It's so fucking amazing. The thing about Francis Bacon, he got to a point they tried to shut his ass up. What the fuck? This should be bothering me sometimes. You know, I don't mind it, saying niggas be essays be rapping and shit, saying nigga and shit, saying? But then we in prison, nigga, and niggas ain't fucking on that shit. The niggas ain't rocking, trying to throw down with the fucking Caucasians, the white boys and shit. And I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Are you with it or you not? Are you a oppressor of two languages? Latin from Italy, Spanish comes from Spain. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas are where's the first America? It's like the dumbest shit, bro. Just to like wholesale condemn like it can't be from nowhere else. Like niggas like Bobby Boucher's mom, and that's sad, bro. Like I thought she was just somebody from a movie. Turns out this motherfucker is really a person. It's a mindset. It's a personality type. You got alpha, sigma. You know what I'm saying? I'm a God. Fuck all that shit. You feel me? But like the niggas so caught up in the Bible, bro, they have resentments. They haven't come to terms with it. And basically it's sufficient. I know I get a motherfucker looking for attention and want to talk about some shit so they can bag and shit. But if niggas want to hear some ideas, then shut the fuck up and listen. If you ask the question. Otherwise, bro, I mean, niggas ain't gonna always be like, oh, hold up, guys, we're about to be jokey joke time. You know what I'm saying? As grown people, as adults and shit. I'm assuming, Greedy does, he has a platform, he does things for a certain reason and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard to niggas don't even know how to fucking interact and shit. They think everything's a debate, my nigga. Not one nigga has had a debate on YouTube. From Saru Netta, from motherfucking all the motherfucking nobody's had a debate because there's like 4 different ways, maybe 6 that you can use as debate platforms, and nobody's used none of them. It's just like basically, how can I sway the crowd by name dropping? You feel me? You can get anybody go to my first couple of videos, bro. Nigga, like shit. I ain't calling this motherfucker to be like this motherfucker super smart nigga. I know I'm a fucking smart nigga. I mean, I fucking had a growing up that most fucking don't, nigga. So it's like whatever and shit. The enemy is not human. It has pointing its fingers at each other for stupid reasons. It's what? It's just like I'll say it. It's just motherfuckers have not gotten honest with themselves. I mean, I see niggas and I go to AA meetings and shit, right? I see motherfuckers in meetings talking about I'm a recovering Catholic. And I'm like, they motherfuckers be laughing and shit, but that shit is serious, my niggas. The stories they be telling, especially them fucking white folks, be telling some stories about how like what the nuns would do. That'd be hard, nigga. Man, bro. How come niggas ain't trying to do mariachi and shit, bro, dressing up in the sombrero game and shit? Because niggas don't do that shit. It's like there was a conversation on one of the God channels and shit. You know, can a black man be a devil? Can a God be a devil? It's like shit. Can God be the color man? Nah, inherently not, but they can adopt the fucking ways and actions easy. Those churches did it elsewhere. Everywhere. See, it's like they just blame like it. That's the first place we look is the church. Check me. Where I'm staying is my sponsor's sponsor, one of his houses, right? He's a pastor. Got like 30 something, 30, 38, 39 years sober. So he's almost sober long I've been alive almost, you know? And they got some fun. He has that nigga say, I'm gonna tell you part of a story. That nigga, every time I hear that shit, I'm just like, bro, how is that possible? This nigga said, this is back in like the 80s, 70s. I don't, yeah, it fucking has been the late 70s and shit. Fuck. The nigga said, I'm sitting on rocks, smoking rocks, running from a nigga I owe money to named Rock. And I was like, holy shit. It happened to be the nigga who gave him the rock to go sell, but he said he smoked it and shit. You know, he's a pastor, bro. He's been a pastor for like, I don't know, 10 years or something, 15 years and shit. Does that make him automatically an astute and adept at understanding biblical language or the category of what they call that shit? Negative. It doesn't, bro. Being in a church don't make you a Christian. Like being in a motherfucking garage don't make you a car. Being on a panel don't make you fucking smart. It's how you handle yourself and conduct yourself. That should reveal your fucking true shit. Got fucking nigga talk. You want to call me names and shit. I made a statement. This nigga don't even talk about it. They want to call me a name, bro. Like, puppet, I'll steal on your ass, nigga. Like, for real. We're having a situation because it ain't going down like that. I'm not walking around Las Vegas on the east side and niggas just like talking crazy and shit unless they fucking homeless crackhead bums. You feel me? So it's like, Sister Amazon, man, I fucking love your ass, man. You are the dopest shit. Keep doing everything you're doing. I'm watching. You fucking like blossom straight up, man. I remember that first time you came in, man. That first conversation and shit. You know, and niggas like, we didn't let you. I didn't, I moved so you could sit down, but that seat was like still cold. It wasn't warm. You feel me? And you still here and shit. Don't let nobody take your seat. That's yours. But yeah, man, I, I I think like the whole secret society thing, maybe just like for some people, it's like they can't get past that. There's just way too much shit going on in their heads to ever let me be off the hook. I'm done, homie. And I deal with that shit too sometimes in other versions. Like the cop is like looking at me like, nah, bro, why are you out here like a cowboy? You're not, you're doing something else. Even though for real, I'm not, nigga. But it's just like in their heads, that's the only way they've ever seen people like me. So why would they change because of me? I'm not special. And that's the mind, the mentality. So conscious what? You feel me? And it's like, nigga, when I be saying like, the debate shit, nobody's had. Let me drop this link, anybody. I'll be forgetting, nigga. See, I'm not the fucking, I don't be doing this shit all the time. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's amazing and shit. This is talking about dollar cops and shit. I'm talking about police right now, nigga. Where we at? Let me get this fucking link. And I think like it is my firm belief too, man. Like it is my firm belief. When I took ethics, that shit fucking fucked me up, bro. In college, I was like, what, 30, 31, 30? Yeah, I was 30 years old, bro, going to college and shit. First time, got my diploma, took the GED, finally did that shit. I was in education. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna go to Las Vegas and like call my teacher and shit, or ask for my student ID and look at my progress report. They shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I'm like a felon and shit too. As far as the world, don't even know what part changes. There's supposed to be a part in your body that changes into a felon. It's like, oh yeah, see there, yep, you can see it. Nah, nigga, ain't no pain or nothing. It's like they just fucking put it in a database and mass produced it. And not everybody believes that shit. And when they say it's not true, everybody believe that shit too. Because it be in a database. And that's exactly how it works. You know, if the people that you hanging around ain't coming up with new wild ideas and thoughts, what are they doing with their minds? They really stretching them shits, bro. Them niggas got calisthenics going on. They just fucking like humbugging it with that same old that fucking one verse, that one song, and you still got that bitch wrong, but you think you rocking. Feel me? And at the end of the day, it's like, think, nigga, you would think. With me, if I met when I met fucking motherfuckers from the secret society, I was like all ears, man. I'm fucking watching their behaviors. I'm studying them. Fucking no bullshit, my nigga. They became a mark. I'm looking at these niggas like, okay, I'm watching exactly how you respond and shit. I'm watching how your mannerisms are, how you use your eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to see how when you look comfortable, all these kind of things. You feel me? So I'm gonna fucking understand, like, is this motherfucking information gonna be worth it and shit? There's only one way to find out. Listen. Yeah, I mean, because you had an accent, you feel me? And I'm not American, like being Aboriginal and trying to be like all that shit, my nigga. People come from fucking Earth, my nigga. Like, who's gonna trump that shit? The niggas is fighting over motherfucking blades of grass and fucking woodchuck shavings and shit, bro. That's not part of the natural element. Niggas did it look like anybody was fighting over pyramid stones, you know what I'm saying? Or locations. And they so worried about this governmental thing. Just axe to grind with Christianity. Nigga, go fucking do something then. Like, for real, my nigga. That's how I'm like, nigga, if I'm gonna be mad, I'm gonna have to do something about it. Or just fucking move on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and like the shit, and this shit, like, that fucking, the whole bit about this Francis Bacon shit, bro. Like, when I talk about that kind of shit in the OTO and around people, I'm like very fucking like, very light when how I describe it and shit, because them motherfucker, bro, book knowledge, book nuts and shit, bro. That's where the truth is at, bro. The circulation of books and information and shit. What's viral. And just for me to remind myself, I grew up in the school system all around the fucking world, an American school system that goes all around the fucking planet. I was going to an American school in the fucking country, homie, for preschool, kindergarten, first, and part of my second grade year. Then come back to the States. And I'm the only fucking black kid in an entire fucking white school in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. You feel me? So, like, the shit's taught everywhere. Niggas be thinking it's compartmentalized, it's separate. Nah, this is it. That's why I was saying, like, we got invaded, bro. We got fucking something happened, homie. Something changed big time, and like, yep, in the same book, trying to 60 languages, yeah, and then like, there's another thing too, like linguistics is fucking like, niggas want to be like etymology, cool. Of course, it's a good play. Let's start with fucking like language arts, you know what I'm saying? And we move on from there. But like, niggas that didn't do good in school, you know what I'm saying? Or like the fucking nigga that one got the most to say. And then all Smoke had to do was like, nigga, I don't want you to talk about it. I want to hear from somebody else. I'd have like, for sure. And I'd have still kept going. Cause if we was in public, I probably, nigga, I'd have fucking, it'd have been on, homie. I love, man. And that's what's sad too. That like, damn, I'm sitting here looking at this nigga like on my phone, looking on my phone like, my nigga. I'm like making a face like, look at this bougie ass fucking baby bitch. Oh God. Who likes those kind of guys, people around, nigga? Fucking, what's that bitch's name? It's always a bitch too. On fucking Dennis the Menace, bro. That fucking bitch, man. That little girl. She's a little kid. She's a girl, but we all know she's a bitch, nigga. I forget her fucking name. But you know what I'm talking about. Always trying to tell on Dennis and shit. You know what I'm saying? And here comes Smoke, nigga. Oh man, checking it, bro. Look, I don't know. Checking in. There's like people have cues, homie. Matter of fact, me and my partner at work, that's like an argument here about this shit. And I know I can be really extremely like, I'm aggressive. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm extremely aggressive. I know that shit. I'm passive in other ways too. It is what it is. You feel me? However, nigga, if I'm mistaken, I'm wrong. I just learn. You know, some of these niggas on YouTube, I don't know what their thing is, bro. Like they're scared to be wrong and shit, bro. Like they're scared not to fucking know or not have an idea or having they kind of think it's cool, but they don't know if they should talk about it because they're afraid to get fucking jumped. Oh no, so it was no, you didn't miss nothing. Fucking smoke, bro. This nigga like, oh god, I don't know, bro. I just don't like brown noses. Like I just do not like brown noses, homie. You know, nobody likes Bart from How High, homie. That's that's why we were glad that that red man or the method man was fucking his bitch. Cause I wanted Lucy too, but Lisa too, but not anymore. You know what I'm saying? Bart back. And the nigga smoke signal like so greedy said he asked a question like it's about the Bible, which is a highly polarized topic. So boom, hops on the panel. It's gonna be Leo's gonna hop on that shit. We're gonna hop on that shit, and um I hop on and drop hop on and shit and balance truth and fucking smoke eventually. And smoke, what the fuck are niggas? Is there a band over? Oh, shooting. Um, no, but he just started doing like some just this whole shit, man. Like it was fucking just oh my god, bro. He's like on some BFF fucking protective fucking fat white girl to try to stop me. I don't know. The mean girls. He's like one of them bougie. I don't know. It's shit crazy as fuck. But like he's kept asking questions. He said it's like, you know what, Mental Ninja? That is a wild. They gotta fucking show. They gotta show their face. They tail feathers and shit. And I'm gonna check them when they fucking say shit that's stupid. You feel me? But I'm also trying to do it in a way that we can all learn from this shit. That's why I'm pointing out fallacies so we can all know what fallacies are. But when I learned that shit, I was pretty pissed off, homie. I was like, nigga, they should have me learning ethics in fucking like at least sixth grade. At least. That shit should be taught in schools, man, because that is so. Because when I learned ethics, bro, I take my ethics class and shit. I learned all the fallacies, and now I know I understand what advertisement is. I understand what marketing is. I understand exactly what the political game is about. It's all fallacious. It's all a vie to get somebody to buy into something where they spend their energy and their time and give it literally in service and worship to somebody else. And that's always done through an idea. So like these niggas ain't Christians, but like I swear to God, they were acting. I felt like I was Jesus being crucified. They trying to bring me up on charges. For every ghetto Jesus is a Judas Iscariot, as so Killer Priest be saying. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just like I said, it's sad, my nigga. Like, and I'm not saying niggas got a wholesale just believe me and shit, bro. But like, come on. You got niggas saying America is automatically Egypt. And like they're the fucking proof they're bringing it. Like the motherfucker like literally said, I don't care what you say. 9 times out of 10, everything. Well, these are conflicting fucking. You're fucking. Did you notice that shit? I noticed that. Like this nigga said 3 things conflicting. You know how and when fucking smoke signal was like fucking oh you don't want nobody to talk. You don't want nobody to ask the question. You don't want nobody to get to the truth. I'm like, what do you have to say? What's your guess? What's your idea? What if your gap? After you look at everything up to date, what would you say your synopsis is? And this thing kept on asking questions. It's like wanting to sit next to Greedy and fucking hit the fucking door that lights up the blue on the wrench. I don't fucking know. You seem to only ask questions to reinforce his own knowledge, not to learn yours. Become too skeptical and held your information to standards. Yeah, you know what? Like it's so for like so he was saying a lot of things. I'm like, okay, that was a fallacy. That was a fallacy. Like when he said, call me a name or some shit, right? I'm like, damn, bro. Nothing about what I just said you don't like, so you just start talking shit about me. What about the shit I said? Is that shit true or not? And it's like This shit's nuts, bro. And this shit fucking crazy. This guy's in Nevada, man. I swear to God, bro. And no, I do not believe in fucking aliens and shit, bro. What the fuck? That shit's nuts. Anyway, and so basically, if you just bro, it's gonna show, homie. Otherwise, my nigga, why are you like desperate for attention? You want to be the center of attention because we can do this from like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's try to like build and shit and like use our minds and shit, see how far we can stretch it. Like ODB said. Remember we was kids, we used to be like, who can listen longest? You feel me? When we was kids, we was pushed it to the limit with our imagination and shit. Now, niggas really just want other people to buy into their personal divinely designed corporate standard. They hate corporate standards unless it's their own. They want other people to buy into theirs, and that's what you know. Niggas don't even know. Like they asked where the Bible came from. They got the fucking answer, homie. They got the fucking answer, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Being in the secret society, yeah, it's perspective, it's paradigm shifts and paradigm changes and shit. Like if I'm only seeing the city from only living on the east side, bro, then I'm not really gonna know too much about the north side or the west side or the south side, the southwest side or Henderson or fucking Summerlin or all the other little cities, Spring, none of that shit. I only know my own perspective, right? I mean, for real, who only listens to like they buy an album and they take out all the other sounds except for that one drum. Dun, 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 and that's all they bought. They bought that CD to get the fucking one drum, their favorite part, and everything else is gone. Fuck, bro. You feel me? And that's pretty much what happens, man. The mind becomes stagnant. You feel me? And like it ceases to be a mind, homie. Like that's dead ass, my nigga. And like the nigga, like when I made, I was like, yeah, and I already knew exactly what I wanted to say. I was gonna bring what I found that led me to think that when I think about the Bible, how these shit, bro. Man, look, fucking shit, crazy ass nights in the skies, my nigga. But like the nigga Smoke Signal, bro, he got fucking mad, my nigga. He was fucking pissed off, my nigga, because he was like, we weren't hoping to have a winner. We wasn't hoping to have somebody actually say something and shit. You know, what are we gonna say? Well, this is how you have to, bro. They first fucking turn anti-Christianity into a Christian-based religion because it's based on Christianity. That's the dumb thing about it. Niggas is like, it's a satanic thing. I'm like, whoa, bro, are you a Christian? No, then what are you talking about satanic for? You know what I'm saying? Like, so we go to play basketball. The basketball part, this nigga shows up with baseball mitt, fucking football cleats, and a motherfucking cricket bat. And I'm like, nigga, we're playing basketball. Have you ever played basketball? Do you know what basketball is? Like, yeah, I do. It's like, nigga, well, how are you gonna do that with your outfit and that shit you got with you? Ain't none of that shit basketball. And like the nigga, bro, he like his fucking mind was getting fucking. He was visibly upset, bro. Physically, you can hear in his voice. He want to cut me off and shit. Ask more questions. This nigga even started checking in, crying out to Greedy, bro. You feel me? This nigga's like Greedy, blah 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 blah. I'm like, look at this fucking bitch, nigga, crybaby ass nigga. Yeah, if we was kids, I'd be a bully right now. Fuck that nigga. I'll knock over his chocolate milk and rip up his motherfucking poem, nigga. Fuck that. I don't care. I'll take my suspension and detention, and I'll take the ass from mom and dad, and I'll fucking lose my Nintendo for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a week, no allowance and shit. But you know what? I'm gonna grow up. And when I get big, I hit some niggas so hard they just throw up. The art of debate gets lost when defenses are up, and it's already a difficult skill to cultivate in such most HR times to bad. Yeah, I mean, like, there's like so in ethics and psychology and logic, that's where you're gonna take those if you're gonna be in like debate shit, right? I fucking I got some fucking skills at debates. I got some skills at fucking like spotting fallacies and shit, listening to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? What you're looking for is like, is this what he's saying is first? Is it sound? How does it sound? Not what the verses, the voices, or whatever, his tone or pitch, but is the way he's bringing the information. Is it sound? You know what I'm saying? And if it is okay, the next one you go, okay, well, logic. How's the logic about it? Okay, well, logic seems to stand. It seems, using deduction and induction, you can look in like, the logic seems to hold up. Pending, further investigation. Of course, right now it seems good. It's the three C's: commonality plus competency, competency plus credibility. Commonality plus competency equals credibility. No, commonality plus credibility equals competency. My bad. And like that's what you're looking to accomplish. So if niggas don't know about this shit, then they're gonna be inquisitive. They're not gonna say nothing, or they're gonna not be happy. You know, and at the end of the day, it's invincible ignorance. When statements are made that you can't object. Come on, bro. This is that I thought you don't like Christianity. I thought you don't like the Bible. But right now you're holding your idea as if it is the holy book itself, the spoken word of God, and cannot is immutable, cannot be rebutted, cannot be questioned. If you do, you're like, he's a witch, we need to burn him at the stake if he can swim. And like even like OTO and that, because I'm gonna see side, like I be niggas, do you know what the OTO purpose is? Is defend the world against motherfuckers who think like that. That's the whole purpose. It's a military order, dog. Like for Templars, my nigga. We ain't fucking with puny brain, small minded, motherfucking vicious people, bro, that, will beat you to death with their fucking stupidity and their hatred for anything that's creative and shit outside their own lack of being able to create. You feel me? Smoke signal could do his shit, you know? But it's all polarized off what everybody's talking about. I mean, niggas go back to my first couple videos, bro. I would just bring in the shit that I thought was dope, like the things I would tell my friends. And I would basically have a fucking pitch. I would have it narrowed down to a pitch. And boom, I could run. All right. I'm way too motherfucking bike, nigga. Oh my God. I'm about to get more love. I bet smoke signal. If you're out there, my nigga, bro, I'm sitting right now in my fucking Corvette. I came up here yesterday. I'm like, damn, I forgot about this spot. I ain't been up this bitch since I was a fucking like, I don't know, 17 or some shit. You can see the whole fucking city, the whole strip and shit, right? I'm looking at everything. Looks dope, right? I'm thinking about all the bitches. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna fuck so many bitches. I'm gonna bring her in the vet place with dope ass fucking, music ambiance and shit. A magician doing his thing. And yeah, man, I'm about to fucking be up in the waters too, nigga. In that fat hurt. You feel me? Smokes, and I dedicate this one to you. And it's like the nigga, like, so there's people that like, if you seen that movie Con Air, Homeboy was like, other people's happiness angers him. It's not like and I'm not gonna try to be like on the fucking bogus side to be like, I was killing them niggas with my knowledge and shit. But like, there was not, man, what the fuck? Bro, the news gonna be lit tomorrow. UFOs in the sky again, Nevadans. Anyway, but we won the fucking the fucking Stanley Cup too. There's like 3 or 4 different kind of UFOs or whatever you want to call them, be out here in our skies and shit. But the scary ones, the one I seen in Florida, that shit fucking scared me so fucking bad, bro. I was like, literally, I was like, Like nigga, like I had a nightmare or some shit. I couldn't hear my nigga. It was fucking wild, bro. Like my existence was not ready to try to interpret some shit that's not going to be interpreted on that any given Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the rest of my life, bro. The scar fucking image in your head of like three lights, like a mile apart, moving in unison across a black sky, and the fucking inside is blacker than the sky is. It's fucking the most blackest black I've ever fucking seen in my life. Anyway, a true at the feet of the feet of the master, right? A true adept, right, is about that life, nigga. They about hearing new shit. They about studying new styles. You think Kobe Bryant just came in the league and fucking went just to training? This nigga was looking. This nigga came in the league and went and fucking. Where's Michael Jordan going to be at? I'm going right there, nigga. Went and found that nigga. Start talking. Same thing with him. He went and found all these niggas and talked to him and challenged him to a fucking game of basketball too, nigga. Like that was his thing. If you thought he thought you was good, he got to play you. We have to find out, and like the fucking there's a lot of motherfuckers, bro. They ain't about the knowledge, bro. They just want the attention, and like it's not about speaking knowledge and wisdom, understanding this shit. It's really when motherfucker, if I can knowledge something and a motherfucker knowledge it and they can conceive and they can wisdom that shit and they can understand that shit and get the trifecta out that ABC, A squared plus B squared equals C squared shit, the Goldilocks zone and shit, that 93 million miles, everything's good. You feel me? But if a motherfucker can't conceive, bro, that means in their mindset it's impotent, bro. You know, and you need to talk chakras and energies and shit and higher vibrations and shit. And sometimes it just sounds like a Democratic Republican idea. I just want the highest vibes. This sounds good. It's more expensive. The Gucci vibes, the Gucci energies and shit. You feel me? And it's like, nigga, who really wants to fucking listen to a song that only has high fucking notes with a high pitched voice of the same octave, bro? You want the low bass. You need the sharps. You need the flats. You need all the above, bro. You need the chromatic fucking harmony with you. The thing about that harmony and shit is the fucking you know, who am I when I'm not me? That's what that version is to fucking light. When light's not light. It's the sound. It's the Dexters, all these things and shit. And he's like, where'd the Bible come from, bro? If niggas are so against it, they can't fucking see. They can't see the fucking Manly P. Hall was dope too. I got a couple Manly P. Hall books. And his lectures I think his lectures are better. I was listening to and just listen to him, bro. And it's like, and I'll read a lot of Carl H. Cloudy books. He's a Mason too, from back in like the early 1900s and shit, 1800s, whatever. And Albert Mackey too. Those are the bros. Like Carl H. Cloudy got some fucking sick ass books. And while niggas is like just fucking, man, they got niggas out here rapping called Tekashi 6ix9ine. Right? This nigga was on a video with Nicki Minaj, and that bitch had a really tall ice cream. It was weird as fuck. And them niggas was sitting down on their knees and shit, like bit, like I don't know, when they was licking the shit together, bro. It was like, what the fuck is this dog fart? Black double BBC. What the fuck are these bitches doing? Licking this fucking ice cream cone, and they're throwing ice. What is this shit in the room they was in? And niggas say that's real music. They say that's hip hop. They like, oh, that nigga's real. Oh, he's giving out money. Oh, he's doing this. That's because the TV says the shit. If the YouTube says the shit, they don't believe it. The niggas don't be going at books. Where's the book? Prove it. Like, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Think I'm about to go fucking cook for you, nigga? Bitch ass nigga. You better go get off your ass and learn, nigga. There's a reason why if all of us in YouTube got together, there's gonna be a few dudes gonna take their shirts off. Right? All the dudes take their shirt off. There's gonna be a few dudes take their shirt off, gonna have fucking movie swole, muscled up and shit. There's gonna be a lot of dudes, not one gonna take their shirt off. I mean, some dudes gonna be fat, unhealthy, out of shape, looking nasty as shit, can't do a push-up to save nobody's life. Nigga. not even to kill nobody. And them niggas is gonna be like thinking it's a joke. Ha ha ha, kiki. And they just be honest, like, I would like to have to be better in shape. I'm just not willing to put the work in. Ties it all together makes you the whole book. Yeah, and that's why and why how I see it work. I'm just looking at the truth is in the result. And I came on and said that shit. The truth is in the results. Maybe. I'm not here to be nobody's fucking guru, savior, teacher, wisdom deliverer. The motherfuckers trying to join the OTO, maybe soon I could be a sponsor and shit, but right now I don't even know if I'm in good standing. I didn't even fucking participate in shit in a minute. But yeah, I can see the impact and how it works. And that's where the truth is at. You're like, oh, start looking at that. This is the motive to have this accomplished. What does it taste like? Oh, it came out. What does the baby look like, nigga? If it's two white people and the baby come out looking like Steph Curry, come on, bro. What you trying to tell me? That's your son? Nigga, that's not your son. That's somebody that's probably might be mine. You feel me? And nigga, the elephant in the room is like the honesty factor for black men is fucking low, real low. There's so much fucking bullshit saturated on top of it. Like it's like I ain't scared of shit, homie. Period. And the things I have fears, that arise at certain times and shit. But am I scared? Nah. Cause I know. I understand, bro. Exactly. That's why I answered the question. Why I answered the question, bro. And that's why I talked about the Francis Bacon shit. I knew that not many people gonna be know who Francis Bacon was, which is like maybe they remember that name from high school in world history. You feel me? And there's like, and boom, that's an investigation on its own that'll yield fucking dope ass results and shit. However, if the mind is already biased and like, so you come to the dealership and you already know what you want, but you're just browsing. Are you gonna buy a car today or not? That's it. And sometimes people think that talking is a sign of intelligence, and it's not. Not all the time. Sometimes, bro, people talk because their fucking parasympathetic nervous system just kicked in, bro, and they're in fight or flight mode, and they're just making noises right now, trying to drown out the perceived threat. It's in direct response. When it's in direct response, that is a threat every single time. Think about that shit on your own. Motherfuckers flinch. Why? They thought they saw something. A bug, a fly, a spider's nest, for whatever. You feel me? It's a reaction off of a certain stimulus. So like niggas is like, pull it up. You need to pull it up. Pull it up, nigga. What do you mean pull it up? What niggas is really fucking like some of the books I got in there, I feel like at least I think one or two of them for like 8, 9 years. But if I had my books from like 2003, my niggas, I had two Tibetians, homie. What's the Tibetan? It's a fucking crazy fucking. I don't even know why I read that shit. I really fucking don't. And I don't know why I stole both of them bitches from that library. You can't check them out. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. If there is a Jack Parsons, freedom is a two-edged sword in any library in the 50 United States, I will fucking go out there and I will steal that bitch. And any other copies they got. No hesitation. And like one of the reasons why I was saying the things is because like without like giving away what happens in initiation, bro. But things happen in initiation. There's stuff there. There's stuff to see. I don't know if everybody see what I see because like I said, I have yet to meet a nigga like a nigga in the OTO. You know what I'm saying? There's other black dudes up in that bitch. You know, one of my bros, my nigga. This nigga he's a Thunderbird, my nigga. This nigga flies. He's one of the Thunderbirds. There's the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds. You feel me? I think this nigga went to. I think he just passed. He's in the FBI now or some shit. I got another brother that works at fucking Area 51, homie. You know what I'm saying? That shit's fucking nuts. But like, there's shit to be learned, man. There's hella shit to be learned, and like, I'm not gonna say it would have been open to me outside of Philema and OTO, but like, I just don't really see like. I think Aleister Crowley is a really good motherfucking icebreaker and shit. Just the concept. You look him up, it's gonna be all bad shit, right? Nothing complete bad. Satanist, the B666, child sacrifice, molestation, all kind of horrible things, right? When I ran to this nigga in the OTO, and I was like, oh hell no, I'm not supposed to be a part of some shit that nigga was a part of. I had to look at him again. So I just wanted to make sure. I just had to. Because I like to investigate shit, and that's part of how you conduct the scientific method. Niggas just telling me that this is Egypt. There's only one way I would agree with that shit. And it's a very, very old and suppressed kind of, it's a suppressed idea or a suppressed truth, is that Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt was not in the landmass of Africa, separated by the Upper Egypt was actually north. Here we go. Check this out. So historically, as a narrative we get taught in school when we're introduced to Egypt, and the breakdown of the Fertile Crescent, we're on to Egypt and shit, established of what happened next. We're about to make y'all pay when y'all get 18 and for everything you do for the rest of your life until you die. And when you can't pay no more, you're either homeless or you're dead or you're in jail. And if you're homeless, bro, we gonna put your ass in jail because we need to make money off your ass somehow. You feel me? The way it's all designed, bro. You can find the blueprints within the occult, within the esoteric. And basically esoteric is things that are demonized. And people might, whatever in their head they're thinking is like probably not what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about esoteric, I'm talking about studying, looking into like fucking alternate religions and their deeper hidden meanings. Because like there's always interpretations for every system that are supposed to be looked at as deeper meaning, deeper hidden meanings and shit. You feel me? If you can get that, that's you'll get you'll get the cream. And that's where you'll see things. You'll see that things are everywhere, ain't just in one spot. Niggas are trying to be America because they want to be white people, bro. That's what I see. Like, oh, y'all niggas want to sit in the mask, the white man chair. You want to wear fucking Crocs, nigga. Oh, you want to get some motherfucking Birkenstocks. Oh, a button-up shirt. Oh, you want to go polo. You want to go motherfucking lacrosse. All right, I got you, bro. You're gonna listen to Justin Bieber now, and I got you, bro. No, it's all good. Like, when niggas wearing tight clothes, where you think that shit came from? It just motherfuckers like some niggas like, you know what? Fuck these baggy jeans, nigga. I'm putting tights, some jean tights. Mm-mm. That's all introduced when the individual understands and recognizes it, can be honest with themselves and say, hold the fuck up. Everything that I know is hearsay and was just taught to me to repeat. Nothing. They've never sat me to say, hey, can you find out and tell me which one is true, which one is not? Nope. They set a stage for you. They set everything, boom, everything's placed where it's supposed to be. Even the religions. But the motherfuckers, like, they're so caught up on that shit, they didn't miss what I said. There is no Jesus Christ, bro. That's our fucking sole purpose, is to become son. The Father is the Son and shit. You've seen the Father, you've seen the Son, you've seen the Son, you've seen the Father, because the Son is the Father, man. He was a son, and he's now a father. And the Father was a son. and everything is everything. And woman is there. She the cipher. She's everywhere. She above us in the sky and below us in the ground because her shit's 360, and we're in between that shit. And once you gain that shit, that's the understanding shit, bro. And that's where like now that's that newborn. That's that newborn shit. And with that, now you can establish your own government and shit. Is it gonna be mob rule, or are you gonna set up a system with checks and balances based on certain ethical principles and shit? Do you know hedonistic calculus? Not niggas don't know that shit, bro. Like, and it's like you should. You know how to fucking weigh that math out. Yeah, and back to Manly P. Hall and shit, man. Like, I can't lie, man. Like, other than fucking Crowley, bro, who puts out that much work? Other than Crowley, who puts out that much work? Because Crowley was fucking, bro, this nigga did a lot of fucking shit. I mean, I'm like, I just can't picture him doing all this shit. A famous poet, one of Britain's greatest poets. You know what I'm saying? Ritual magician. Half the orders he was in, he never joined. They just fucking initiated him because this nigga was like on that level just by whatever, bro, how he got down. You feel me? And it's like, you're not allowed to submit other people's work to be your work. You can cite a source for relevance, or to show like, this isn't the first time that this idea has been pushed forth, or this idea is this because this is what I'm basing that off. I'm doing the math on that, the add and subtraction, the build and destroy on that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically David got this is Michelangelo. Is Michelangelo with the fucking marbles block. And like, how'd you make that David statue? Like, man, all I did was remove all the parts that wasn't him. And that's what was left under. That's how you get to that shit. You know what I'm saying? What's the greatest good for that affects the most amount of people? All right, now this is hedonistic calculus. It comes off of hedonism, which is basically where we get the idea of whistleblowing. This nigga fucking smoke signal. Fuck kind of name is that anyway? It sounds weird to me now. It always did. Smoke signal, like, bro, what's up? This nigga over there bumping uglies or some shit, nigga. Uh, little dick wick, plays this prick. Don't the smell just make you sick? You feel me? And after that nigga was on some like fucking like Nancy Grace, motherfucking Karen's whistleblowing shit, blowing his fucking whistle and shit because he just don't want to hear me talk. But then he's over there like begging people, who has an answer? Do we have any answers? And as soon as I start talking, this nigga wanna try to shut me down. I'll whoop that nigga ass and I'm going to prison. Because I can't beat this one. I'm fucking this nigga up. There's so many niggas on YouTube. I'm like, man, this is a different reality out on YouTube. Because when we in public, man, this shit's changed. We're fucking each other up, my nigga. Straight up. Ideally, we can catch a fade and neither of us go to jail. And that'd be dope. That's like, and ain't no stomping on the ground and shit. You hit the ground, bro. You gonna get up or not? If you get up, you done? Nah, you tired? I feel you, my nigga. Man, we fought for like fucking 35, 40 seconds and man, we over here fucking sneezing and shit, bro. Like about to cough up blood. That's fight or flight. So the idea that Manly P. Hall, I think he isn't the first person to bring it up in this sense. Jesus, bro, they're doing this. Man, look. They're like fucking UFO like having a fucking like air show tonight. This shit nuts. Sometimes I be seeing them, bro. They look like stars, bro. Like, I'm just a star. sliding, but them bitches don't fucking fly, glide. Them niggas slide, but like they just say, I just always think about ice skates. When you see, like, look at the stars and shit. I'm in Death Valley. I look up at the sky, see, I can see the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? The whole kit and caboodle, the great Milky Way barrier and shit. And I'm looking like, it was like a giant pussy. That's crazy. Mary, oh virgin. Who wrote the Bible? A dick and some fucking pussy wrote the Bible. I should have said that. It didn't matter what I said. It was designed to fucking make us argue and hate each other. And that's one of the things about, and that's how I think with Crowley, he that's where he got it, bro. When he understood that Bible book has nothing to do with cities, villages, the Nebuchadnezzar nigga, the Solomon nigga, the one nigga who before the 3-point line was invented, he was actually walking on water across the fucking half court before the shot clock. None of that shit exists. It's the story. It's the. All right, so I got it. So at some point, when you deal with the esoteric, you gonna always, not always, but you kind of gotta start, figure like, string theory, subharmonics, physics, astrophysics, shit like that, because they actually really, really meld well with spirituality, because basically they're two of the same thing: metaphysical and spirituality. Meta, it means actually beyond the physical, and spirit means beyond the body. So boom, two of the same motherfucking niggas that actually have the same outfit. That y'all niggas know each other, or y'all shop at the same fucking store, nigga. You feel me? And that's how I get down. So like the whole Bible, and you when motherfuckers go to Genesis and like, okay, this is a book about how we are created, because we ain't created. It's a book about the Alpha and the Omega. The Alpha is the one, the first. The Omega is the last, the one, the only. There will never be another Alpha. There will never be another Omega. And see, I'm only me. I can never be nothing else. As I was yesterday, as I will be tomorrow, today, and I am tomorrow. I exist in all three planes simultaneously. Omniscience. I can know everything. I can know anything. I can know what it's like to not know. Omnipresence. I'm physically represented in reflection everywhere around me, inside as well as outside, because I got lungs, I got air, and that comes from outside. Designed and based upon a 360, me in the center know this shit as the sun. And Father's Day's coming up, and guess what day that day's on? Sunday. So I asked my son, like, bro, whose day is it? Say it's Father's Day. I'm like, what's today? Go look at the calendar. What's today? Sunday. I'm like, ain't you the son? He's like, no, Dad, I'm your son, not the son. And that's the door open. We can build a little bit. I'm like, nah, bro. You're the sun in the sky, man. It charges our bodies and stuff. Drop a couple of jewels and stuff. It's like, really? You know what I'm saying? And he'll start to encounter that stuff in the undergrowth and shit as he moves around the wilderness. Because like niggas is worried about the Bible and shit. You got the babies though. All these holy babies and shit. Gen 2. He's from Adam. Yeah, and so like even that, if you remove the storyline, you remove the names, bro, you're looking at equations. You're looking at a squared plus b squared fucking equals c squared. And if you really want to get nutty, the Kabbalion. If you ever read the Kabbalion, get the Kabbalion, get the Corpus Hermeticum, and get the King James Bible. And it will be a complete match in fucking linguistics of the tone of the both books. It's supposed to be written by Hermes Trismegistus and shit, 3 times greatest, who's also known to be Mercury, who's also known to be Gabriel, who's also known to be Thoth, who's also known to be Tahuti, who's also known to be whatever messenger God for whatever messenger people. You feel me? However, it's a principle. It's a principle of man who is God. And the black man, the Asiatic black man, the original man, the foundation, bro. The reason why things look the reason the way they look is because it's all based upon the original source, which is every man, woman, and child that will ever be born. We all God, omnipresent, knowing everything, being everywhere, all seeing, all powerful. You know, in the Zohar, they talk about the demiurge and shit, which is like the reason why they give it to the niggas like 70 years old if they well to do and shit, because basically it is the science of psychic manipulation, psycho spiritual manipulation. It is a high science magic. And I say this because I'm a fucking ritual magician. I'm a ceremony magician in the OTO. Getting ready in the next couple months, take my third degree, become a master magician, which is the equivalent to be a master mason, which used to be called master mason, but you know, Crowley changed it up. And the order almost died and shit. Like for real. In the 40s, nigga, we like nigga bare bones, homie. And then Jack Parsons gets killed and shit. You feel me? But like niggas are scared of these orders and shit. And like I've gotten some pretty fucking big nuggets from these places, bro. Being in Rosicrucian too, on the Amor shit. Because you get exposed to a body of information designed in a certain way, disseminated and distributed in a certain way, designed to activate certain fucking things, certain understandings at certain times, theoretically. And all that shit mirrored off of life. The Bible was mirrored off of life. That's why Revelations is so fucking mystical and shit. And it basically is a book about interpreting the stars and the seasons. It's so sick. It's so, man, look, it's so hardcore. Look. So lately, I haven't been going ham on Christians and shit, and Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons when they, you know, pitch me and shit. What I've been doing is I learned when I first when I first joined the OT, I became Minerval. And I was excited, bro. I mean, I did my initiation. It was fucking dope as fuck, you know. And I was like, okay, nigga, okay. He was like a fucking, all right, got a new video game and shit. Okay, I want to beat this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the side quests, all that shit. I'm getting all the fucking the hit points, and I'm maxing out all the stats and shit. You feel me? And that's basically what it becomes like. Now you're embarking on a solo mission. You know what I'm saying? And like it's actually separate from society and all the waking, working vicissitudes of normal everyday life of get up and go earn money and spend it. That's what life is about. Oh, no, we're building apartments for people to live in. But we don't want people living, we want money. All right. So what are you gonna do with the money? Oh, I'm gonna buy shit, pay bills. Cause I gotta pay the other people. And so at one point, the money on top of the triangle, the pyramid, they don't use money. They're throwing the money down. That shit motivates the crowd. You feel me? That's why the strip club, the ballers ain't dropping that, running on grabbing no dollars off the ground with the strippers. They ain't trying to strip. You feel me? That's why the beach prevents the water of the ocean from invading the fucking the land and choking off all the trees, killing all the wildlife. And that's why the same area before you get to the beach, trees and from going too far into the ocean and drying it up, and where no place for the fishes. And that's the other part of the story from that book, from the book of Ezra. And the thing is, I'm like saying, I'm throwing shit out there, seeing who picks up on this shit, who's really using their fucking knowledge scale. You know what I'm saying? Who's Googling shit. Like, a nigga didn't know about that. He put the wrong fucking dog. He said the dog's name wrong. And I broke it down. I was like, all right, I didn't break it down, but I was like hinting at the fucking real dog that he's looking for and shit. He wants to say this brown, gray, yellow, tan dog looks like this fucking pitch black dog. And like, come on, bro. That's what Christianity produces, the mindset like that. But just because, and it really is the Captain Ahab Moby Dick shit. Captain Ahab gotta get his whale and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like niggas got the gem today, bro. Like from the and like this isn't taught like in initiation. Like there is no man but God. There is no God but man. It's like fucking one. It's like a slogan. Do what I will show the whole the law. Love is law, love and the will. The law is for all. There is no God but man. It's like boom. You know what I'm saying? And even in the ritual Nazi mass, bro, it tells you who the Bible is, who wrote the Bible. Niggas is still stuck on the and don't understand like there was the iconoclast too. Be the top. They want to be the podfather in the motherfucking jail, right? That they just want to fucking like dress up like it's Animal Farm. Animal Farm. These niggas are the pigs, Hannibal and shit. And at the end, and they after they threw out the master and Farmer John and shit. The horses looked in after the horses bitch died, trying to sacrifice. Trying to fucking make shit go down. And fucking they look in the window and the pigs in there wearing the farmer's clothing, trying to play poker and shit, smoking cigars. They just wanted to have that spot. And I could see that's what that argument is. That's where the fuck you're in my country. You're not from there. That's what it is. It's just it's my assigned seats and shit. That's just basically the mentality behind that little fat white boy on fucking Forrest Gump talking about can't sit here. You feel me? And when niggas calling me names, bro, they lost. I'm not saying it's like a battle or no win. It's just no winner and shit, but like they tap using our logical, our spiel. You feel me? And like, and the pigs constantly sabotage the women. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, there's a few key things to think about, man. The key things about how this whole thing works is one, information has to be disseminated in a way that virtually everybody can get it. And if everybody doesn't get it, you can get it to enough hands of the people in every area that they will spread it word of mouth and they will adopt it and endorse it word of mouth. And that is going to appeal to authority. Isotoner gloves. Oh, well, Dan Marino wears isotoner, so they must be good. That's appeal to authority. Appeal to common belief. The earth is a ball. That's common belief. Ain't nan nigga I know ever been to space. And was like, bro, I seen that shit, my nigga. And it's like this weird gray spot too. I couldn't figure it out. Nothing like that, bro. That's appeal to common belief. You know what I'm saying? Inquisition, which trial shit. That's where that shit miles come out that kind of shit. And it's the fucking appeal to emotion. That's what Smoke was doing. He was trying to appeal to emotion, bro. First trying to appeal to authority. He grabbed on the Greedy's leg, wouldn't let go. Greedy trying to come on, man, let go, man. I'll get it. Okay, go get the boy. You feel me? And when I started talking, he would emotionally engage. And the emotional charge would be like, flattery will get you nowhere. And it's like his best like asshole mode of being like even more of an asshole. Like nigga, you don't mean that shit. You're just saying that shit because you need something fucking clever. Niggas like you always gotta have something fucking clever to say. They ain't saying shit to add to the top of the conversation, but got all kind of questions. And then ask questions, then fucking say, nope, that's not the answer when you ain't fucking even providing no information, period. And what happens is like in college, bro, I was like, nah, nigga, you're not on this fucking project. You're off, nigga. I took that nigga off the fucking thing and told his ass. And I had to have to whoop that nigga ass at Williams Park like 2 days later. And almost went to jail. And I told the fucking wild story to get oh my gosh. Just had it. Like, whoa, that's fucking in class. What a fuck. So for about 7 years of our early life, our favorite times of the year are actually days that we're going to participate in a ritual that's designed to leave one open. And to be manipulated and to believe other things. Fuck, who cares about the shoes? Nigga, what about what I said? And like that's how it is, bro. In court, my nigga. Everything you say, every word you utter, and the likeness thereof is gonna be used. It's gonna be weighed out by Lady Justice. They're gonna put that shit in her scales, and if you notice, she's fucking blindfolded. And if you notice, Lady Justice doesn't have what she's supposed to have, her sword pointed up to lead the charge for justice. They got Lady Justice, Nike or Hera or Athena or fucking Shakespeare, that bitch. They got her in bondage, homie. You know, out by the mountain and shit over the city. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I get home, I might go back on. I might just, do a live without the StreamYard shit. But if I would fucking drop the link, that's gonna make my phone hella hot. Fuck bugs. And nigga, and then my phone just turns off and shit. And that's up. Yeah, man, but I don't know, bro. It's just like I said, it's just sad, man. Like it's just sad to see like motherfuckers like I'm gonna end with this shit, right? So when I be doing this fucking busker thing with the cowboy shit, right? There's a pitch that I devised and shit. So it's like to try to me, it opens the door potentially for the best case. Do what's said to get. All right, I'm gonna tip you guys each $20, and it's all done through suggestion. You know what I'm saying? The pitch is basically, we don't charge. We're not allowed to charge. We can't. We legally cannot charge. Obviously, we can't sell nothing. We can't charge them. We can get gratuity. We can say tips. And we can say like, well, last group they had so much fun. They gave us 20 each. But you guys can do more or less, really up to you guys. How much fun you have. Cool, fair enough. And when we say like that, them niggas are fucking. We're making a contract, we're making an agreement, we're going embargo and shit. You feel me? And at that point, you know, pull their fucking. At that point, you know what I'm saying? You should be all right to be able to move forward and shit. But if you got like a weak mindset, a weak personality, you're looking to be reinforced. You're looking to be yes man. You're looking to fall and disappear into the crowd of people that look like they're doing it right and they're going the right way and they're partying. Then you might need to fucking like in this game, in this 12-spoke, this 13-spoke wheel on the 8-fold path, which I am the 3 and the 1, but in neither. And that's what thou seekest. That's what thou seekest. I am also that. And thou also are that too. When niggas drop those bombs and shit, bro, religions don't stand a chance, homie. And niggas like little buddy ball religions, they definitely ain't gonna work. Cause now I'm nigga, I be doing my thing when I'm doing this initiation, fucking OTO super size shit, bro. I'm on my team. I'm on my game. I'm studying. I'm learning. I'm getting my shit in. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm learning shit. I'm like, damn. And it's drawing connections for me that, you know, the average OTO Thelemite is probably not going to see. One of the biggest ones is that the Lima is so fucking similar to fucking the 5%. The Nation of God's Earth. So fucking similar in the major concepts. Black man is God. Black man, the original man. You know what I'm saying? To make it on the cream of planet Earth, follow civilization, God, universe. You know what I'm saying? The colored man, the Caucasian white man, Yakuza, devil and shit. It's the similar. And Thelema is like, there is no God but man. And basically, you just ordained yourself. You defined yourself. And then you start, and then like, there's relationship. Everything is delivered to you in qualities and principles, like through a personality's perspective that you can actually build with these energies and these vibrations and these harmonies and whatever you want to call it, as if they were people. You form relationships and bonds with them and shit. You feel me? And then you know how to, you understand their natures and shit. You feel me? Because that nature is your nature. That's before the Bible, nigga. That was it was common knowledge that a baby was the universe and born into existence. And niggas want to ask, like, really, how big was that bang? Well, probably to be every nut ever busted, every orgasm ever busted by any motherfucking original man or woman or holy baby, just like that. You know, doesn't matter if you're originally from America. What's the nigga? Does that get you? Don't get you 10 points extra. Don't get you 5 more fouls and shit. It don't make them niggas start 10 points less. You still got to start the day off just like everybody else do. And like the whole America thing, bro, that wasn't even the name of the place. And the worst part about it is it never really even existed in the first place. It's the backdrop to your story. None of this shit happens till you get here, really, God. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge that one. You know, you're gonna see like I was just, bro, it's like I said, Sal, you know. But like the this being Egypt, just because like, bro, fucking Mormons named that mountain because they were trying to like, basically fucking Joseph Smith. He named that mountain Neb or whatever because he was trying to fucking basically set up a fucking really nice stage to say like, look, I'm Jesus. You know, but he really had a ball to do that shit. And fucking Brigham Young did. You know, so that's how Zion becomes a national forest because of Brigham Young. That's how that mountain becomes a real mountain with his name as it is on mountain lists and GM maps because of Brigham Young, because of Mormons. That's not what the native people call that shit. And what happened to the Mayans? And I see the power in this side. And niggas like really they just want to fucking like a t-shirt and like some kind of like really nice souvenir, you know. I was here first. We I kept checking that nigga smoke with that shit, bro. You know, and it's like for real, my nigga, you checking in. And when I say that shit, like it's a convict term. It's like basically you don't want no beef. What nigga Sir Drop said, you ain't a beef, you a broth nigga. You don't want no static, you don't want no smoke. You just gonna throw a fit. You want attention. You acting like a bitch right now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it because I ain't no bitch, but I know what bitches be doing because I fucking dated bitches before. And when they get in that mode, they in that mode. You know what I'm saying? PMS and shit. Nothing against women and stuff, but like when men act like that on that Nancy Grace, talking about the gun line boss shit, you know, it's like them niggas like Uncle Tom and themselves and shit trying to throw me under the bus. Nigga ain't like, bro, this nigga still ain't got no fucking hands, bro. This nigga ain't fucking, he can't even buy his own fucking food, nigga. You feel me? You know, it's like, niggas didn't want the answer. They should said, look, because look, I'll be doing that shit at work. This is what people say. They think, even at time I do time shit, they would tell me in a way to escape the conversation. They would be like, I'll come back. And I'm like, yeah? They're like, yeah. And I already know they lying. 9 times out of 10. Statistically, the odds are not in my favor at all. That's my first, you know, we're heat check. Oh well, they thought that would work, and now they're back to the drawing board because it didn't. Their escape, like on Final Fantasy, when you hit the L1, L2, then they start running. And they really to avoid what's happening right now. And sometimes if I'm like, you know what, fuck them, I'm gonna let them go. Then they just don't want to say, I don't want to do a tour, bro. Sorry, I don't want to do a timeshare. I don't want a timeshare. I don't want any free gifts. Some people like, hey, well, look, I've had people once or twice, 3 times. I pitched well. They were like, man, we want to do it, but we don't. I mean, you're a nice guy, but like the gifts you're giving us, can we pay you $100? They don't know this shit. There's no way they can prove this shit. It's a Solomon just there in the fucking background of their minds. So I said it. The backdrop, I point to the casino. See, it's the El Court. That's the Jack right there. And I can start just rattling off a bunch of shit that's not even really to buy into it because I sound like I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know, and like, and the sad thing, like another thing is that when I say sad, is like I know because of my own intelligence, the range and capacity of God, of God's intelligence and shit, be all seeing and shit. But you know, God only reveals as God reveals to himself through his own fucking time. It's all done in its own time and shit. You know what I'm saying? God's a sign for himself. You feel me? And every individual is playing that centerpiece in their own world. However, for my world, it's an orbiting star. It's one of the little ones. I'm the one that's fucking over the planet playing shit. And that other half of me, that counterpart, that's that moon. But I gotta be me, so it's gonna be represented. That's mom and dad too. That's son and daughter too. That's positive negative too. It's reflective everywhere. You know, so like every man, every black man, God, but not every black man can be God because now you gotta fucking you gotta establish the foundation of your fucking natural existence and shit. Of how you're gonna create into your fucking reality as God. And if niggas can't do that shit, what they gonna do is they gonna bring a lot of disruption. And niggas ain't never gonna maximize. They never gonna realize they God and shit. And they gonna basically become. You can be God of not knowing God. You can become God of misappropriating your own divine. I mean, that's the nature of God, because God can't bow to no man, can't bow to nothing. God's so God, he can born himself into existence through the womb, conquering planets, man. You feel me? And that's like and that's like deeper science. It's not even deep though, because like what would we really be doing if we weren't fucking running around trying to make a dollar bill? Like literally in a situation we have agreed, all say, okay, I guess we're cool with this. We're not gonna have our own lives. We're not gonna work for our entire existence and that's it. What can God really create with those terms? Have be like this shit gets serious, man. Like I'm thinking back to the initiations and shit, because I've done 3 already, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about things I saw and shit. I'm like, yeah, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But like you already know, but then like seeing how shit reflects, seeing how your reflection is on a wavy watery surface versus like a fucking, a still one.